Hey YouTube, what goes on? Welcome to Disavowed Action Figures live at 7:05, our weekly live stream here at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So great to see so many people already waiting here in the chat. I'm sorry I was running a little bit late tonight. I've really been a bit of a ripper of toy hunts over the last, 4 days. I've kind of just been driving everywhere, literally everywhere in Pennsylvania, on the east side of PA at least. Southwestern PA, northeastern PA, all over the freaking place. But as you can see, thanks to the generosity of fellow hunter and collector and great friend of the channel, Six Packs and Knickknacks, I was able to score a Thor Ragnarok for retail price. Guys, I try to keep things positive. You know that, everybody. I'm going to get a little bit perturbed with Target this evening, as I'm sure some of you might agree. So tonight, basically, we'll be cracking open this giant mammoth Marvel Legend in the background. We'll compare him to a standard 12-inch. I guess it's not standard, it's Wolverine, but a 12-inch Marvel Legend. We'll compare him to some of the Ragnarok figures that I snagged. One of the reasons I was running late, I was frantically grabbing these off the MCU shelf. There's other Devil-like figures out here as well. Six Packs and I had some fun earlier with some Devil figures with the Surtur look. And we're also cracking open Aleister Black, or shall I say Malachi Black, current AEW superstar. He'll be making his in-ring debut tonight against Cody Rhodes on AEW Dynamite. So a lot going on tonight. Let's take a look and see who's here in the chat to run through and say hi to everybody. Four Feathers, what is up, sir? How are you doing, man? I know you've had a busy couple of weeks with the family and the birthdays and the whatnot. Hope everything is well. Hey, Eric, what's up, man? How are you doing, buddy? Always appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Gone Toy Hunting, what is up? How are you? Here it is, everybody. Best name in social media history. Mama said, pop you out is in the house. What's going on, dude? Hey, Studio, what's going on, man? What is up? Stan is in the house. Stanley Tran, how you doing, dude? Midwest Toy Box, how are you, man? I did not get to send it out that Jurassic Park on my massive toy hunt the last 2 days, but I have that for you on the table. Hopefully going to get that out to you tomorrow or Friday. Hey, Lacerda's in the house. What's up, man? Lacerda, local Walmart, man. I hope you saw on Instagram. I just found Merman, Evil Lynn, Fisto, and that new set at the Walmart. I picked up Fisto. Left the rest there for you. If you're looking for them, let me know, because I strategically placed them because I thought you might want them. Let's see what goes on here. Chicago, there it is. Home of this past week's Raw, I believe, which did not go very well. Let's see what else we got in the chat going on here. A lot of people talking it up. See anybody here that I missed who came in? Yo, James, what's up, man? How are you doing, dude? Thanks for stopping in live at 7:05. Always good to see you here, man. I just saw a quality comment here. Lacerda photo, boo to Target. Yeah, man. Boo, 2 thumb salute to Target, man. I am not happy with them. We'll talk all about it tonight. Don't worry. Yeah, there it is. I won't say it because I don't know if I'll get, I guess I'm not monetized, although I should be. Should have monetized like 4 months ago, but I've been, I don't know, trying to get to 2,000 first. Hey, Cody, what's going on? What's up, man? Four Feather says, I agree. Target has pissed me off, but also surprised me. Yeah, dude, it's ups and downs, man. It's valleys and mountains with Target. Yo, what's going on, Trans Aaron? What's going on? PA Coalition in the house. That's right. Marvel Legends Song. What is up, man? Thank you for being here tonight. Greatly appreciate it. West Coast correspondent Andre is in the house saying, I'm trying to buy the MCU figures, but the guy said to come back later because he wasn't going to push them out yet this morning. They got to go back there and get those gosh darn toys and get them out for us, man. Seriously, man. What are they doing? They got to get it out there. All right, Lacerda, good to hear, man. Just making sure. I wasn't sure if you found him yet or not. Fabulous Disaster. What is going on? You might have the most appropriate name for Target right now. The Fabulous Disaster that is freaking Target. Greetings from California, East Coast to West Coast here on the channel. What is up, man? How are you? Lacerda, guess what? There's also a Wind Raider sitting there, buddy. There's one Wind Raider sitting there, man. I didn't hide it or anything. It's still sitting there. If you want me to swing by and pick it up, if it's there tomorrow, I gladly will. I don't know if you're going to be coming down this direction or not. Being a local collector, I try to help you out. So didn't know you're looking for that Wind Raider. There is one there. I don't know if I put it on Instagram. I know I videoed it for YouTube. Cody says, can't wait for Surtur on vacation now. Opening them up when he gets home. That's awesome, Cody. Yeah, I was supposed to get one in from freaking Target like 2 weeks ago. Well, maybe not 2 weeks ago, like a week ago. We'll talk about it. James says, I was able to acquire 2 Vipers. Yeah, man, that's freaking awesome. I love seeing hunts online when people are finding stuff at Toys R Us up in Canada. It's awesome. Hey, we have Hugh Jass. Very, very creative name is in the house. How are you? He is watching with his friend Bend Over from his home state. Sleeping Collectibles. What's going on, Sleeping? How you doing, man? Really great hunt this past week. I didn't see the newest one yet. I saw the one from a couple of days ago. Always enjoy your content, man. Great job hitting those stores. Mom said Poppy S says it's a love-hate relationship with Target. That about puts it right, man. Yo, KJ Smith. How are you? What is going on? California Gang says Marvel Legends song. Hey, I appreciate you West Coasters getting here. I understand that it's only a little after 4 o'clock out there on your coast. So us East Coast people appreciate the West Coast support, man. Definitely. Good Exodus album. Let's see what else we got here. Damn, I think my girl is going later tomorrow. Yeah, it was there. There was only one, though, that I saw. Fabulous Disaster says, sorry, it jumped on me. Target came through for me with the WWE legend Scott Hall, and bam, that's awesome, man. I still haven't seen the DDP. You're hoping to find them somewhere. Sleeping says that's awesome. Moms and Poppy says I found a new rabbit hole of WWE Elite figures, bought Austin, then Flair. Then I ordered Rock and Cena. Are those the Austin and Flair Ultimate figures? Mom said pop you out. The Flair is gorgeous, man. The Ultimate line is insane. Those Ultimates are just, they are freaking, yeah, there it is, Ultimate. Yep, I just saw it. I knew what you meant, dude. I knew what you meant. Yeah, you got the Elites are a slippery slope because there's so many, but those Ultimates, now that they've gotten the articulation together, are freaking fantastic. All right, guys, I'm all caught up on the chat. So as you can see, I actually have the camera pointed up more tonight just to get this guy in frame on the rotating base. So we'll be cracking him open shortly. I got the Ragnarok figures going on. But first, guys, it's story time. Story time here with Disavowed. Guys, friggin' A, Target can take a long walk off a short pier. Okay. Yes, they're getting new stuff out, which is exciting. Yes, it's fun that I can, we can go to stores and find product if it's there. But guys, it's not consistent, as we know. So here's the deal, okay? Sunday morning, I'm laying in bed. It's like 7 a.m. I'm wide awake. I thought I needed to be down the Lehigh Valley area later in the day. So I didn't want to go out there for opening. So I'm laying there and I jump over to the app. I'm sure you guys experienced this as well. I go to the Target app, and every single Lehigh Valley Target, all 4 that I consider Lehigh Valley, Easton to Allentown, those 4, all have them in stock for store pickup. So needless to say, I add one to cart, and it says, whatever, congratulations, you spent money and bought stuff, blah, blah, freaking blah. We'll get back to you in 2 hours when your order's ready. Well, then I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I got a bad feeling about this, dude. I got a bad feeling about this. So I ordered one more. I ordered another one at another store. So I figured, okay, worst comes to worst, I get 2 of these guys, and I forgot how great of a figure this was. Maybe I get 2 of these guys, and worst comes to worst, I'll return one. Or obviously, I'm sure somebody would need one in the collecting community that, we're friends with, right? So, well, a half an hour goes by, and here comes the freaking alert. Oh, yeah, by the way, we don't have it anymore. It's gone. All right, well, I add another one from another store. Guess what? Long story short, all 4 Targets, I had one in the cart, added it for pickup, and freaking A doesn't show up in the damn cart, right? It's gone. It's MIA, which sucks. So I got shafted there. So I started looking at other Targets, and by the midday, no Target, not one Target had a freaking Surtur that was still available for pickup that you could find, right? Not a one, not anywhere. So whatever, I'm thinking, all right, I got my pre-order, right? I got my pre-order. It'll come in. It's supposed to come in this week originally, right? So I'm waiting on the freaking pre-order. By the way, this is one of the best Marvel Legends MCU head sculpts. This figure is fantastic. Love the guns, and the head sculpt is literally Carl Urban. It's ridiculous. We need a Judge Dredd version of him. So anyways, so yeah, so I'm thinking at least my pre-order should be in, right? Well, they already pushed the pre-order back once to later, I think it was mid-August. Well, this morning, guess what? Another friggin' email that says we're pushing it back to the end of August. So not only did I pre-order something, and they do that stupid thing every day where they charge your card. It's not actually charging it, But it's like, is the money there? Yeah, the money's there, Target. The money's there. Okay, I'm good for it. So then after all that, they push it back twice. So yesterday, I'm running around. I'm hunting for this guy everywhere. Today, I go to Harrisburg. I'm looking around Harrisburg stores. There's nothing new there. And luckily, good old 6-packs of knickknacks. Last night, saw 2 of these at his local Target. Grabbed one because he knew I wanted it. Figured that if I got it elsewhere, he'd take it back or whatever. So thanks to 6-packs, we have this to open tonight. Huge shout out to him and thank you. I found the AW Unmatched. If you didn't see that in my last toying video, he wanted the new Unmatched series. I kept the Darby Allin. I didn't want. I kind of wanted the Kenny, but then I kind of didn't. So I ended up hooking him up with the Kenny and the extra Miro. And the rest they say is history. Here it is in front of us. So very excited to have this in hand. Looking forward to cracking it open. The thing is gigantic. It's like a 12-inch Marvel Legends essentially. So very pumped to check that out. So let's see what we got going on here. Lacerda says, I got 4 Vipers in from Target. That is awesome. Dante in the house. Dante Grace. What's going on, man? How are you, Dark Joker's in? Sorry if I late. What did I miss? You missed me talking smack about Target, Dante. I got all worked up the last couple of days between their shoddy pickup services and their terrible pre-order service. But my buddy hooked me up. He found this in Harrisburg. I met up with him today. We had an exchange we had to do anyway. And there it is. Four Feather says, oh, by the way, guys, before I even forget, Infinity Equation, I talk about them a lot on here. They are working with everybody. Toy Migos, they're working with the Enablers, they're working with Just Jay Hernandez. The whole toy community is working together on this really awesome charity they're working together on for Toys for Tots. So Dante literally just put out, I think it was in the last half an hour or so, a little video explaining the progress, what they're doing with their process of that fundraiser. So check out Infinity Equation podcast here on YouTube or on Instagram, or check out Dark Joker's in Dante and see the update on how they're going to be doing their charity event for Toys for Tots. Very admirable and cool. The guys are working on that. So guys, please check that out on their page. Very, very, very good. A charity that they're working with there, especially when we're all toy collectors. Working together to get toys in the hands of kids is literally the best thing you could probably do, right? So very, very cool that they are working on that. Stan said, need that damn Infinity Saga. Yeah, dude, they're drying up quick, man. They're hard to find. Yo, sleeping. Dude, no word of a lie. I will not be in the local area, for a long period of time, maybe 3 times all summer. Saturday's one of them. I'm in a wedding outside of Harrisburg this coming Saturday. So killing me, dude. I could have totally met up with you down in Allentown, man. That sucks. It's cool that you're coming up to Allentown, but it's a bummer that I'm not going to be around to meet you, man. I'm literally going to be, like I said, at a wedding. I have the rehearsal dinner and everything Friday night. I'll be out of town that night, and then all day Saturday I'm not going to be around. That's a bummer, dude. That's a bummer. Let me know what you find for sure, man. Also hit me up later, man. Instagram me or whatever, or hit me with a message, and I'll kind of give you some other stores to stop at. I know you tend to hit all the targets, but I can kind of talk with you because there's kind of a really, I use a certain pattern, a certain map kind of way of hitting certain stores. So if you hit me up, I'll let you know kind of the best route to take in the Allentown area, because there is an easy way to hit everything kind of on one path. Let's see what else we got going on here. We're talking about where we live in California. Mama Poppy God said I usually order 2 or 3 from different stores. Yeah, man, tried it. Wasn't working for me, unfortunately, obviously. Alex, what is up? Picked up a Viper today. Very cool, man. I am going to finally open a Viper, guys. I know I've been saying it. I have 1 more coming in the mail. Then I'll have 3. So I will probably next week. I didn't expect to have Surtur this week, so we're kind of focused on him and everything else. Sleeping says, just my luck. I got to drop off a Facebook Marketplace, buy, and raid your targets. Dude, have at it, man. Like I said, hit me up, and I will gladly kind of give you some of the stores. Obviously, with the internet is vast, obviously, right? The internet is vast, Sleeping. So needless to say, I know you can find all that on your own online if you haven't already. But again, there's kind of a method to the madness that I use as I work my way around. So I'd be glad to kind of give you some of those. Yeah, exactly, Lacerda. Just like Jaff Comics is a must stop. Obviously, it's more toward Nazareth, Easton area. That's kind of something I wanted to fill and Sleeping on later. Four Further says, just got my Viper Monday. Very cool. So it sounds like we have all of our Vipers, guys. The Vipers are coming in. So, all right, let's get these guys. I love this figure, man. I forgot how much I like this figure. I really don't look at my MCU figures as much as I used to. I should do it more often. And yeah, there he is. So, all right, guys. So we're going to start off by cracking open Aleister Black, a.k.a. Malachi Black. If you didn't know, he made his debut on AEW a few weeks ago. The story there is, I believe, I talked with Dante about this, WWE screwed up. When you have a developmental wrestler in the NXT world, what tends to happen is, wait for it, there it is, they have a 30-day non-compete clause. Whereas standard WWE wrestlers have a 90-day no compete clause once they're either let go or whatever. So he only had a 30-day non-compete clause in his NXT contract that the lawyers never updated. So that's why he was able to be on AEW as early as he was. Funny thing there was, literally WWE built his character, his new character for him. He put out a vignetting on his Instagram page, and all of a sudden, boom, he turns up on AEW. So he is making his in-ring debut tonight, wrestling Cody Rhodes, which I am going to suspect is going to write Cody off of TV for the next month or two, maybe longer, because he has to go film the Go Big show. This is when they wrote him off against Brody Lee when he first lost the TNT title last year. R.I.P. Brody Lee before he passed away, right? But I think you will see Aleister Black get the win tonight. I think it will write Cody off TV for a while. So I don't buy a lot of elites. I feel like I say that all the time, and then I obviously do. But just back up a second here. I got my opening tool. However, I really needed this because of the fact he's in AEW now. Six Packs Knickknacks said it's very cool because the tattoos are very well done, which I'm excited to see how that looks as well. So let's get this cracked open and see what it's all about inside. I don't open elites very often, so I have to look and see where the hell the tape's all at on here. Or if I just rip it open, I kind of don't care about the box with this one because elite boxes, I don't really have many of anyway. I'm just going to rip it. All right, tear it open. There we go. So here is Aleister Black out of his cardboard prison. And you can see right off the jump how great the tattoos are on this guy. I mean, he's covered in them. Head sculpt is spot on. We do get his kind of crazy entrance get up here. We get the alternate hands as well. So let's get him out of the package. His arm is in there very strangely. Let's set off to the side for a second and kind of putt around with him. So elites, I don't know what you guys feel about their articulation. I mean, it's pretty standard from what I can tell with the elites that I have. AEW is definitely better articulation than the elites. But I will say, as advertised, only single jointed elbows on this guy? Is that right? Wow. Okay, so only single jointed elbows. Maybe that's common with these. I don't know. There's our head sculpt. Head sculpt came out really great on this. That is pretty damn accurate. I will say so for Mattel. But it's the tattoos that are awesome, man. Look at the tattoos you have going on here. So we have the tattoos on the arm. And from what I understand, from people who are much bigger wrestling fans than me, or at least WWE fans than me, they said that the tattoos are very accurate on him. There's the chest tattoos. So if you're watching AEW tonight when he has his in-ring debut, take a look and see because, you can see his tattoos on the figure and you can see his tattoos on there. There is his fist. I believe somebody said these are political leaders on his hands, like a lot of political tattoos. I believe I read that or heard that somewhere. Legs, here are the tattoos on the legs. There it is there on the quad, inner leg. Back here on this side, even all the way wrapping around. And the back is what I was told was awesome. And man, is it. Holy smokes, that's cool. The back tattoos, look at this, guys. That is really well done. Holy cow. That is awesome. Look at the freaking back tattoo. That is insane. If I can see that well or not, hopefully you can. There's some light there. But yeah, this is a really awesome figure they worked on here. Even tattoos on the side. Man, this guy's tatted the hell up, right? So very cool wrestling figure here, Aleister Black. Again, he is facing Cody tonight. Let's get him up on the stand. Let's pull that forward a little bit. And I do the camera up because of our taller figure for later. There he is. Let's get out his gear, which I have to say is not that hard to get out. Sometimes the gear is a pain in the butt to get out. It was not here. So let's take a look at him and see if we can get this on him. Obviously, this will hinder articulation, but that's okay. So let's see. I'm never good at getting this sort of things on, guys. Let's see if I can do without breaking his freaking arm or anything ridiculous. Let's see here. How do we do this, guys? Bend the elbow back. All right. Do I take it off camera not to embarrass myself? Nope. I think I got it. Here we go. All right. So we got it on. Bend the arm back. All right. Here we go. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. He had a very kind of dark image, obviously, in WWE. But there that is, and that's pretty terrifying, actually. If I saw him rolling down the street in this thing, I probably would immediately wonder what the hell's wrong with this guy. But that looks pretty badass. But what I do like, though, is being able to see all the tattoos. So I probably will not have him displayed wearing that. The back of it has some extra, looks like paint on it. So that came out pretty damn cool. So yeah, definitely no buyer's remorse with this. Pretty excited about it. Let's see here. That clause is ridiculous. What am I missing here? Hoping Bray Wyatt makes his way over. Yeah, Lacerda, I think he's definitely going to. Unless he goes like to New Japan or something, which he could still show up in AEW. He might. Let's see here. Andre says he's talking Marvel Legends song. Fabulous Disaster says Elite 87 has double jointed elbows. They're a big improvement in the Elite line. They feel a lot like Ultimates. Yeah, man. Single jointed elbows on a wrestling figure kind of doesn't seem like something I would really be too happy about. One thing I didn't get out was my Cody. And I do want to do a Cody and Malachi Black stare down. We're back to back here. So let's get that out really quickly here. Of the old DTOF. I know Cody no longer has the AEW TNT title, but I have him displayed with it anyway. And there is our Cody along with our Malachi Black. Or our Alister Black, if you want to use his AEW name. So that's badass. I'm very curious to see what his ring gear will look like and his entrance gear tonight. I'm also curious where they'll put that in terms of the show tonight. If they'll put that as an opening match. I know they tend to use a tag team for an opening match. Or if they make it the main event. There's so much going on in AEW on a nightly basis that who freaking knows what they're going to do tonight, what they're going to open up with, and what's going to be on later on in the show. But there is Cody, and there is Malachi Black. We'll do a little stare down here with them. I will say one thing that, by the way, this Cody's TNT Cody is so freaking good, man. I have the others. Well, I didn't buy the first one, but I have the most recent Cody. But yeah, there it is. And guys, I said I was staying away from wrestling, but the more you buy, the more you want to have. So in the collection. So loving these for sure. Marvel Legends song. Good call, dude. Yeah, I guarantee you that everything gets knocked over considering the size of this freaking fire god to my side. So yeah, I'm gonna take a gamble and take a guess on that. It's a fair assessment that, you know, plastic will be tumbled over tonight for sure. So anybody else looking forward to, I guess, more releases this week? You know, I feel like Walmart right now is kind of dragging their feet. I saw on Instagram some people actually found the not unmatched, but the new AW Unrivaled wave. Actually, not even the new one. It'd be Series 5, I think, with Hangman and the Ice Bucket. People have been finding that at Walmart today. So I was actually really hoping to find that at Walmart as well. Needless to say, I didn't. But I think tomorrow and Friday, since I really can't hunt much this weekend, I'm going to pretty much just be looking for toys the next 2 days. So I'm just going to lean into it and keep digging, looking for stuff. All right, gang. So let's get into it. Here is the box for Surtur. Very pumped about that. 6 packs and knickknacks. Thanks again, man. What's up? Look at that showdown. What goes on, everybody? I'm glad you're here to check that out. Must have popped you out says, Unmatched got found a target near me. Cool, man. Yeah, a lot of people are finding the whole wave. They're finding the Britt Baker DMD. So yeah, I mean, keep checking if you're an AEW fan, obviously. All right, so let's take a look at the box here. Side art, it's going to be tough to show everything off here. Side art, we do have a pretty cool panel with all of the major MCU characters on it. And this side seems to be different, right? I don't think we had, do we have Groot on this side? No, we didn't. So on this side, I know you can't really see it all, but we have Smart Hulk, we have Falcon, we have Black Widow. I think that is Pepper Potts as Rescue, Thor, Cap, and Iron Man with Doctor Strange down the bottom. On the other side, we have Hawkeye, we have Groot, we have Star-Lord, and we have Nebula. So they did mix up who was on each side of the box, which is interesting. On the back, again, can't really get this low enough for you to read it. It says, empowered by the eternal flame, the demon Surtur rises from the ashes to unleash his fury upon Asgard. And then we get that really freaking awesome, I love this poster from Thor Ragnarok. So first impressions, the box is fantastic. It'll definitely pull you in. It's a very cool look. But let's get to it, guys. We're already 25 minutes in. Let's get this thing open and see what it's about, because there's lots of comparisons I'd like to do with this figure. And I also don't want to have anybody miss AEW because I'm talking too long tonight. So let's get it out of the box. Yes, I will be keeping the box. You guys know I'm a out-of-box collector, but I tend to always keep the boxes that my figures are in. Why? Because I'm apparently a crazy person who likes to hoard things and have all sorts of possible fire issues going on in my house. So here is Surtur out of the package. I am going to just turn the camera, guys. I don't do this often, so I apologize if you get motion sickness. But I'm going to zoom in on this guy and just take a look at this. That freaking head sculpt is insane. You have the crown or the horns. You have the teeth and the tongue. Obviously, throughout the entire thing, you have the different color going on, the different fire effects, the smoldering. You have the alternate hands. Again, guys, hopefully I'm not making anybody sick by moving this around. I don't do it too often. The sword is freaking gigantic. The sword might be bigger than Drew McIntyre's sword on Raw. If you watched Raw this week, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely a big figure. Lacerda says he should be Galactus size. Lacerda, if you want to pay $400 for a Surtur, give Marvel Legends a call. I'm happy with this. I think what they were going for with this is, I believe that this is supposed to be him at the beginning of the movie. He's not as big at the beginning. Like, obviously, at the beginning of the movie, he is more of like a traditional size. And then at the end, when he comes back to life, he's gigantic. So I think they actually went on record as saying, we know he's not as big as Galactus. We're going for what he looked like at the beginning of the film before Thor kills him off. So let's get it out of the plastic. Wow. All right, guys. So this thing in hand is freaking insane. I did hear he was a little bit loosey, and he does feel that way, probably because of the materials for him. I'm already kind of nervous. He doesn't stand really well. I feel like he is going to fall very easily. It might be a fall risk. I don't know. So something's going to get tumbled. It's probably going to be him. Sorry I'm messing with the camera so much tonight, but just trying to use the best vantage point I can to get him on frame. The sword is insane. Guys, here is the sword just compared to a standard figure, right? So here is Scourge, who's a little bit taller than a 6-inch figure, like a typical 6-inch. And look at this. Look at the difference in size. So if this is like a 7-inch tall figure, that's what? Almost like an 11-inch blade or something, possibly. So this guy is freaking tall as hell. The sword is ridiculously cool. Again, you know, putting the light behind it. I didn't bring any light with me. I don't have any of my lights back here besides what I have for the production, but the sword is just ridiculous. The hilt is really well done. You can see we kind of get, I think we're almost parallel his horns on the sword for the hilt. So that came out very, very well. Here he is next to Korg. So you can see Korg again is a tall figure. I know I don't have the camera by their feet to see, but trust me, it is flat on the desk. So you can see that the actual sword is almost up to really to the mouth. The sword is just almost to the nose or to the mouth of Surtur. So that is insane that they made this figure as big as they did. So I will do my best to try to put this over here on top of the base. I guarantee he'll probably fall. I'm not too convinced he's the most sturdy figure looking at him. Marvel Legends Song says, shine some light through that beast. Yeah, I didn't bring him back with me, man. I might be able to work something out that could end disastrously. Let me try. Okay, hang on. So I do have like a ring light here. That's what I rotate back and forth when I put figures in front, and I have two lights on the side. I'm going to attempt to use the ring light, and this could end the Marvel Legends Song. I know why you asked me to do this, because you're thinking this will knock everything over, right? All right, let's see if I can work this out here. So you're going to see a little noticeable difference in the light, guys, because I moved the ring light out of the way. So let me see if I can do this. and kind of give you an idea what it looks like. I'm almost knocking over Matt Hardy. So here, guys, here he is with some light behind him. And again, hopefully hopefully this isn't too bright that it's like affecting anybody. And again, moving the camera, don't do it often. So there's kind of an idea of what it looks like with light behind. I don't know if you're getting a real good idea what that look. There we go. There you can really see it. You can really see that popping through on the legs. There's the legs down here. So yeah, you could definitely see a difference with the light behind him. And again, sorry for the camera, guys. I'm not going to move around much else the rest of the night here. But that is a good idea to show what it looked like with the light behind it. So this guy is a freaking beast for sure. I can't wait to see what Art G is going to do with this guy, with all of his explosions and everything that he uses. So hopefully, guys, that helped everybody out, kind of seeing what it looks like with the light back behind. Fabulous Disaster says, I picked up that Surtur and it's great. You place a light behind him, it glows. Yeah, man, that's what I just tried to do there. Hope I can find him. Fernando, keep looking, man. I think eventually you'll be able to. I think this will be like one of those figures where it is plentiful eventually, but you got to be patient. Lacerda says he's a wobbler. He is a wobbler, man. I just got here. Where did you get him? A friend found him in Target in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Let's see here. It's going down. I somehow managed to pull it off. Sixpack says Inferno. How about your phone flashlight? I'm actually using my phone to film tonight. I always do, Fernando. So unfortunately, I could not use my phone to do it. So yeah, it definitely comes out really cool with the light back behind. I'm going to give you a closer look at him. Yeah, he's definitely wobbly. So be prepared. The legs are very wobbly. All right, I'm going to move the camera one more time, guys. Actually, what it's sitting on. Just a little bit. All right, so here it is up close. So there is the head sculpt. Again, you do get articulation in the head. You get a little bit of, so you get a lot of side to side actually. So good side to side pivot, obviously rotation. The flames, okay, you can go all the way around if you want to. I wouldn't suggest doing that often, but you can go all the way around if you want to. The mouth and the tongue, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that. Came out great. The mouth and the tongue, you can really see the teeth, the outline of the teeth and the tongue in the background. The flame effects on the side here are very well done. Here is a profile view of him. So you can see here on the profile view, you can see this. He has the fire effects on the side as well. There are the legs up close. So again, you can see they kind of have it, that paint over top of the see-through plastic. The back are very well done. You do get so you do get a torso here. So you do have the torso. And you also get, yeah, you get the side to side here. So you do get this going side to side. And you also do have the break in the middle for the torso there. So he can look down really far. Actually, I'm surprised he's standing like that. That's actually pretty cool. Because you could literally have somebody in front, here we go, looking up at him. He's not going to stand like that, but yeah, so you can literally get him looking straight down at a figure, which is probably pretty decent considering you obviously have him as tall as he is. So he's going to need to look down at figures. So let's give it a shot on the base. He's definitely going to knock everything over. Let's try it like this. So there he is on the rotating base. Seems sturdy enough right now. Let me see if I can get Thor in a back-to-back so you can get another idea with the scale. There we go. So there is Thor with Surtur. Again, I think that that's pretty decent. I mean, you're not going to get, like I said, a crowdfunder with a guy like this. For what he is, he's pretty great. He's much bigger than the MCU Giant Man as a Build-A-Figure goes. So you can see his pretty decent size. So I'm pretty happy with that and how that actually looks when he's paired up there with Thor. So let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think about how Surtur scales? Again, I know that we would have liked him to be a little bit bigger. There goes Thor. There's number one. But let's see what it looks like with the sword in the hand. Now, when the sword's in the hand, guys, that's when we're really going to have to wait and see what he knocks over and what he F's up, right? All right. So we have, by the way, the other hands that are here, if you were wondering, we do have a punching hand that is here. So there's the punching hand. Hey, Geek Strong, what's going on, man? How are you? Thanks for stopping by live at 7:05. So there is the alternate fist. Then he has an alternate grabbing hand. I guess you can probably have him grab somebody by a limb or possibly by the throat. Yeah, Fernando, I totally agree, man. This is probably one of my top 5 favorite MCU movies. And honestly, evidence of that is the fact that I have almost every single figure they made from that movie, except for Smart Hulk. I guess Smart Hulk wasn't in Ragnarok. He was still Hulk. So I actually don't even know. I think I might have every figure they made for that movie. I'm not positive. I did sell the oh geez, what's her name? Valkyrie that came with this guy, the Target exclusive, when I ordered the new one. I didn't feel I needed both of those. Yeah, I also have Grandmaster laying around. I didn't bring him out. Yeah, so I really have way too many. I mean, not too many. It's a lot of figures from this movie. Here's Grandmaster, actually. Oh man, my shelf's gonna be a pain in the butt to put all these back. Here's Grandmaster, another great figure that came in this movie, not necessarily the wave. All right, so let's see. Let's get the sword in his hand. See how that looks and how that goes in. Goes in very easily. Wow, that's crazy. Goes in very easily. I would just be careful when you are articulating him, just because, again, you were dealing with a translucent figure. I always get nervous with joints, with those sorts of figures. Articulation, by the way, we talked about it a little bit earlier. I saw in a lot of reviews, you're not going to get the shoulder to go very far out. You can kind of see here. Oh, there he goes. The shoulder. Oh, there they go. That's it. We're a Disavowed show. Everything just went, right? So the question is, did I do it on purpose? And the answer is, of course not. I'm an idiot. So you can see here that the shoulder is not going to go out about that far, or else you're really going to rub it. I'd be scared to take it any further than that. So I would not mess around with taking it any further than I did right there. So again, there he is holding the sword up there on the rotating base. So very happy. Yeah, Marvel Legends song, oddly, got a lot of figs from Ragnarok. Yeah, I think it shows what a popular movie it really was. That everybody, wanted figures, because they wouldn't have made them if there wasn't a market for them, right? These see-through figures and a glow-in-the-dark stuff has always been the top favorites. Yeah, like Human Torch, the Walgreens exclusive Human Torch, I really enjoy. We have Sunfire in the back. I really enjoy him, being able to bring the light through. Geek Strong, I said hello, but I'll say hello again. What's going on? Let's see here. Compared to the other movies anyway, yeah, you're right. Like I said earlier, a lot more. Great film. Completely agree. Love that movie. Looks amazing. How much did he cost? He was $52 plus tax. So I'm in Pennsylvania, so 6% sales tax here. Yes, we have sales tax, unlike Dante over there in Delaware, Mr. No Sales Tax. Lucky guy. Four Feather says, if I can get a second one, I'll open him up because he's worth displaying. Yeah, man, he's going to look really cool on a shelf. I must run out of shelf space for MCU. I really don't know where he's going to fit back there. Definitely going to have to get this guy displayed with the sword in the ground. Yeah, it's very awesome, man. The sword really is incredible with this. Fabulous Disaster says, my Surtur is displayed with the skull. That's a good idea. The skull from Apocalypse, man. I got that laying back there. I should get that out. That's a cool idea. That's a very, very cool idea to do that. Hey, Rolando, how are you, man? What's going on? Welcome to Lab 705. So there is our Surtur. And I was looking forward to showing him with another devil-like creature. So here's a Mythic Legion. So again, obviously he is not a fire figure, but you can see they can kind of go together. I almost think of him like a herald for him. I almost just want to push this back and realize if I do, that arm is definitely hitting that She-Hulk and it's knocking more over. Still learning, guys. Still learning not to press my luck when I got something rotating. So I'll tell you what, let's get all my Ragnarok figures on camera here with this guy. Again, he is up on the rotating base. So needless to say, he's going to look a little bit taller than he actually is, because that base is probably about 1.5 inches tall. But just to kind of give you an idea, and also you might even want to put him on something taller too. If you put him on something taller, he's going to look taller, which is also pretty badass. So I think that would look pretty awesome. If you're just joining us, I also opened up the WWE Elite Aleister Black tonight, since he is having the match with Cody Rhodes. So I definitely wanted to have those out, ready to rock and roll. And I also have Hela in the back, obviously. So I have Hela back there on the throne. So I did not really do a comparison with her, but with those horns on her head, that could also look pretty cool too. So let's get our face off over here with Cody and Alister. There we go. Set that up on the side. And let's get some more of our Ragnarok out in front. Oh, there it goes. Thor was never easy to stand. I kind of have him wedged in the display with the other Ragnarok figures because I feel like his legs were never really that great. They're always very wonky when I'd have to mess around with them to get him to do things. So yeah, there we go, guys. That'll do her. That'll do her. So definitely loving this figure. If you have the money to pick it up, I know it's a little bit expensive. It is very worth it. You don't get a lot of stuff like this. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I also wanted to compare it to the 12-inch Wolverine in the background. So let me check and see what's going on here in the chat. If I missed anybody coming in. Hey, Sabian, what's up, man? Hey, thanks, buddy. I was very pumped to get this in hand. Liking the Hella figure in the back. Next time I'm at VR Hobbies, I'm picking her up in that 2-pack. Yeah, man. Don't sleep on her. I actually did get, this is the original one. This is the single packed. I did have the one from the 2-pack, obviously, because I have him. But I sold it because I didn't need 2 Hellas. So I did keep, I think I sold it. I'm looking back at my MCU shelf right now. Yeah, the one where she comes with the hand that holds Mjolnir and like breaks it. I did get that. All right, so let me see what I can do here with Wolverine. So before we close out the night, I did want to see what Surtur looked like next to an actual 12-inch Marvel Legend. So if you're unaware, we do have some 12-inch Marvel Legends. Wolverine, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Black Panther. I might be forgetting some. I'm not quite sure. I only have Wolverine. I passed on them early on at Ross, which was a dumb thing to do because of how inexpensive they were at Ross. I wish I had those now. Wouldn't pay, crazy price to get them, but a Ross price I would pay. So let's see if I can work this out. I don't know if they'll both fit on the stand, and I'm probably going to end up knocking everything over as I always do. But I will try my damnedest here to get these guys back to back to give you an idea on size. Okay, there we go. I don't know how long it's going to last. Is he going to bump her in the back? Yes, he is. There she goes. Okay, I think we worked it out. She got bumped a little bit, but I think it's okay now. I think that he's going to clear. It looks like he's slashing her in the abdominal. All right, so there is a 12-inch Marvel Legend. So yes, Wolverine is short. Needless to say, it's still a 12-inch Marvel Legend. And you can see that his head comes up to about the neck of Surtur. And if you factor in the points on Wolverine's mask and the actual crown or horns, whatever you want to call it, on Surtur, he is much taller. So if you go point to point, I'd give that about 2 inches probably, point to point from the mask to the actual top of his head. So kind of just gives you an idea, what they look like and the fact that they did go out there and make it a little bit bigger. Yep, Deadpool's another 12-inch figure. Yep, Deadpool was one for sure. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Four Feathers, agreed. Too good, says Six Packs. Yeah, man, too good, Six Packs. I agree. Daredevil, there was a Daredevil 12-inch. I never saw the Daredevil 12-inch Lacerda. That's interesting. I've never seen that in a store before. That could have just been before I was collecting, though, too. Marvel Legends song, we're good passing on her. Spidey was another 12-inch figure. I think Bobby Vala actually worked on those 12-inch figures, actually. Hey, Roundhead, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's a great figure, dude. It's a great figure. Four Feathers, hopefully you can still pick her up at a good price. Yeah, man, yeah. VR Hobbies, as I was saying, good price on that figure. So, all right, guys, that's going to about wrap it up for tonight. Gang. I'm trying to get away from saying guys because we want to encourage all genders to hang out. Guys, girls, women, men, whatever, right? So I try to say things like everyone and everybody as opposed to guys, but what can I say? I'm a Pennsylvania boy and I say guys a lot. I say that referencing plural people all the time for some reason. Daredevil was a con exclusive. Thank you, Mom said pop you out. That would make sense why I've never seen it before because it's probably very, very rare. Very, very nice, but very, very evil and very, very rare. So there is our Surtur, and there is our Aleister Black, which I very much am enjoying. I will be displaying him without the jacket on, especially tonight on my shelf when I'm watching AEW. So everybody, that's going to be about it for tonight. We're going to get ready to call it unless anybody has any last-minute comments or questions. My new hunt video is doing relatively well. It was finally the ZoloCon video. So if you haven't seen it already, please check out my ZoloCon hunt video where we went on a hunt with Jay Girk, the collector, my friend Pat. That was a great 2 days. We met Dante from Infinity Equation, met up with Art G. We met NJ Tree for the first time down there as well, another collector. Had a lot of fun at ZoloCon, so check out that video. That's up right now on YouTube. I believe that probably tomorrow I'll be posting either a big box toy hunt I've been working on the last couple of days. More likely than not, it's going to be my experience from the Toy and Comic Super Show in Allentown this past weekend. I think that's what I'll probably be posting tomorrow or Friday. I want to get one more video out. I will be away for the weekend at a wedding. Fingers crossed things go well, obviously. And I will not be doing much Instagramming. I might get a couple of pictures of some figures from the table up, possibly. Six Packs and I will be trying to get some toy content out there between our two channels. Please give Six Packs and Knickknacks a follow here on Instagram, guys. Very good friend of the channel, very close and dear friend of mine. He was a guy who did find this in Target and hook me up. So again, cards on the table. I didn't find it. He did. So awesome. Six Packs and Knickknacks. Good looking out, buddy. Really appreciate you helping us out here. He is the king of Simpsons and craft beer. All right. Also, gazebo salad dressing. Check that out, right? But he has some pretty awesome, I almost said vines, awesome reels over on his Instagram page. So give him a follow at Instagram, guys. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. We are trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. It's been a slow pace recently, but we're going to keep pushing until we hit 2,000 and above. Leave a comment after the video if you don't mind. If you're watching it live, thank you for joining us live here in the live stream. However, please share this as well because you can watch it on the playback. And people who are looking to possibly buy Surtur could help them out too. So leave a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And if you want daily updates on Instagram, I am Disavowed_12. I just posted a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram today, especially if you're a Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or Delaware collector or Virginia collector like Sleeping, because you will know day to day what's out there. You don't need to wait for my toy hunts on YouTube to see it, but I do put things on YouTube I don't put on Instagram. So you kind of got to watch both to get the full picture, guys. So, that was a lot of stuff to say all at once. So everybody, have a great night. Really appreciate everybody being here. We kept the plastic carnage to a minimum tonight. Things weren't knocked around too badly. So take care. Stay healthy. Good luck on your hunts this week. There's stuff out there, guys. Walmart reset, Target reset. You just got to keep looking. And I will be seeing all of you at the pegs.